We recently brought in a speaker, a very prominent speaker, and this guy was amazing. I thought might have been the best conversation I've had in a while. Sorry, I'm getting a bad camera angle. I'm fixing my spandex.
He's all blued out.
Yeah, he's all blued out. But this Dr. Richard Lapchick right here, get a close up. He is one of the coolest people I've ever met. He's had stories beyond stories, and he's had an impact on people's lives because he stood up for, what he believed in. He stood up for justice, and he risked his life, he risked his family's life throughout the whole entire process. Whether it was apartheid in South Africa, sexual abuse to females, what happened with Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans, he's doing things and using sport as a vehicle and being a great role model for young people today to make an influence and make a difference in people's lives through sport. So we brought him in. It was a great event, great night. Right, Scott? What do you think? It was good, right?
It was very well done, very interesting, very informative. We had standing room only. Over 300 people were there. So I think it was one of the most successful speakers Central Michigan University has ever seen. And you know what? We go from Central to the world. But now is the question, how do we follow this up? Where do we go from here? How do we build off this, as Herm Edwards would say? So Herm, here's how we're going to build off this. We present to you the list. Should we start at the bottom and work our way up?
We'll start at the bottom.
Let me help you out. So, first on our list.
Hey, if anyone knows anyone on this list and you could get us the hookup, please do so, because we're on a limited budget. We are Central Michigan University. No offense to anyone in Central Michigan University, but we are on a limited budget. So if you know these people, please let us know.
First on the list at the bottom. Sorry, bottom, but right here, Ryan, who we got?
We got Bruce Jenner.
Visual aid for those of you who don't know Bruce Jenner. The fabulous Bruce Jenner. Former decathlete, current Kardashian.
Kardashian, we all know who they are.
The Kardashians. So, you know what? Bruce, the main reason why he's on our list is we think he's a pretty unique guy, pretty cool guy, pretty down-to-earth guy. And we're hoping that if he comes, he'll bring Kim with him. So, I mean, we can always hope, right? Kim Kardashian, if you just want to come to Central Michigan and speak, you're more than welcome to as well.
Yep.
But that's why we got...
Don't tell Reggie.
You explain something about Bruce, too. Throw something else in there while I get the next one prepared.
Oh, okay. Bruce, I remember seeing you on that Kardashian show. I watched it a couple times. And, you spoke. I mean, your speech was pretty good. Look at this camera angle. I just got you guys my earlobe. It's kind of freaky, actually. You can see pretty close. Look at this, man.
Why are you looking at your ear?
It's kind of red. Anyways, next on the list. This man, he's a legend. I can't say the words that my boy Scott over here could say about him, but it's Joe Dumars.
Visual aid. Keep going. We got Joe D, one of the original bad boys. Number 4 out of McNeese State. Going about 6'2", I'd say. One of the all-time greatest shooters, one of the best defenders. Michael Jordan said he's never faced a defender like Joe Dumars in his life. And you know what? Joe Dumars continued after his playing days. Best executive ever. He originated the new Bad Boys, the 2004 NBA champion Detroit Pistons. And so we have Joe Dumars on the list because we think he'd be very insightful, and also he has a history here at Central Michigan. He came and he spoke at graduation a few years back. And you know what, Joe? We got that connection with Chipaway Malaria and the Pistons. We're trying to get you in here, Joe. So now, I think we got to speed up. That's not who I'm looking for. The next guy on our list. Where is it? Here we go. Also affiliated with the Pistons. Can we get that?
Yeah, we could get this.
Mr. Tom Wilson.
He did some acting back in the day, didn't he?
Yes, he did, but he's
a beautiful man.
he is probably one of the top executives, if not the top executive that you will find in professional sports. He runs a first-class organization at the Palace, runs all the business sides at the Palace, for those of you guys who don't know. Chief Executive Officer, real down-to-earth guy, too. And you know what, he would be great, very insightful for future sports leaders to hear him speak. So, Tom Wilson, if you're out there and you're listening, we would like to get you here speaking. The next people on our list, we got a two-bagger.
A-Rod, that is your name. That is your name, A-Rod. We don't care what you've done in the past. We don't care. We're trying to build people up. And A-Rod, we want to get you back to where you belong, to the top.
A-Rod, right there. Not to
Look
be
at that
confused
smile.
Not to be confused with A-Royd, we got A-Rod. But
Look at that smile over there.
A-Rod is a good dude. He is a good dude, just made some mistakes.
Yeah.
But you know what? We need to get a
Boy,
good dude who
department.
hasn't made any mistakes.
None.
That's what we need. The machine.
The greatest. Look at him.
Right there.
Oh, that's not him. There he is. Look at him.
Albert Pujols. Alright, Albert Pujols. You had this recent Sports Illustrated article.
Yeah, we actually have
It
it
says,
here.
what's it say on the cover?
Believe in me.
Believe in me.
Don't be afraid to believe in me.
Do not be afraid.
Albert
However-
Pujols, bring your message to CMU.
However, next on our list, who we got?
This would be huge.
Which one are you at?
Spike.
It's gotta be the shoes.
Spike Lee, a.k.a. Mars. Mars
We're
Blackman.
gonna go with the old school Spike Lee picture.
Yeah. There he is. Mars. Mars Blackman.
Mr. Lee, Spike Lee, has to be the shoes. World famous director, man. He's done a lot of films.
He got
Brought
game.
A lot of racial issues to the forefront, racial issues in sport. You know, he's at every Knicks game. I think he would have a very interesting perspective. He would bring a lot to the table. Go to the guy to the right of Spike.
Bob.
Yes. Billy Bob Costas.
We only got about 3 minutes left.
Dang.
It's about to be speed.
Bob Costas right there. NBC, you know, host of a lot of things. He does some sports shows, NFL football. That's Bob Costas. Next on our list.
Next. Sorry, guys. We got to go a little quicker. Magic.
Right here, Magic Man.
Do you believe in magic?
Michigan native, born and raised in Lansing. Famous Michigan State player, famous basketball player for the Lakers. One of the all-time greats. Has a very interesting perspective on life. Has been through a lot.
Tell your joke. Tell your joke about Michigan State before. Tell your joke.
Man.
Tell your joke.
All right, everybody. What does Michigan State and birthday candles have in common? Anybody? All right. They both get blown out on their special day.
Ah,
I can't hear you say
hey.
that. I was rooting for Michigan State. I was, but still. All right, next on our list. Got a great picture right here. Look at this. With all his championship rings.
Look at that man.
You talk about Ryan.
Look at this man. He just exudes wisdom. He's got the gray beard going. I mean, have you guys seen the conversations that he has on TNT with Kevin Garnett where their knees are touching? That's how close they sit. Because Bill Russell wants to talk intimately with people. He wants to provide wisdom. He wants to give them advice and show them the things that he's learned in his life.
You want wisdom? Let's go to our next guy. You want wisdom? Here is the man.
Notice that your name is circled, Dikembe. Your name is circled because you are one of our top choices.
And there he is, Mr. Deke himself, Dikembe Mutombo. Great humanitarian, does a lot for you know, a lot of work with all his organizations, countries in Africa, and he is a YouTube sensation as well. A YouTube sensation, Dikembe Mutombo, and you can be a Central Michigan sensation if you come and see us.
Pasta.